Saturday night in Vegas, there could be some people that have their eyes still wide open until tomorrow when the sun is coming up. Two teams that know something about a late night on the volleyball court. Grand Rapids and Vegas have already played 2 5-set matches this season. And tonight on First Responders Night, call 311 if you're in need of a victory. Thanks so much for joining us. AJ Cannell alongside Victoria Dennis. So glad to have you with us. And there is some optimism right now in Vegas Thrill Circles, Victoria, about a late season surge.
Well, they went 3-0 in that sweep against Columbus here the other night. And it's really exciting to get that win under their sails. And it's the last half of the season. Anything can truly happen. They
took advantage of a shorthanded Columbus team coming into the building a few nights ago and had a big victory. Sweep win, their first win at home and their first sweep since back in February. Huge nights out of Kat Bell and Lane Van Buskirk, and 10 stuff blocks as a team. Let's take a look at what Vegas was able to do behind Bell and company.
Well, we know that Bell is a go-to offensive threat on both pins, but it was truly the middles with Van Buskirks and Oblad getting in there, playing defense, playing offense. It was back-to-back blocks to take set number 2 and set number 3, as we see there, to finish off that win here at home. And now it's another chance, another team, and it's Saturday night.
It is a dangerous matchup, though, I think you could argue, for Vegas, because you have the leading kill getter, at least per set in the league, and Emilia Dimitrova against these young outsides for the Thrill.
Right, well, we know that Dimitrova, any given night, she can take away the game. It just takes 1 to 2 plays, and she is on fire. She is very consistent. Last meeting, 21 kills against the Thrill. A seasoned veteran. The Thrill, they're going to need to play some defense tonight.
She has had big matches against the Thrill all 3 times these teams have met up. Can the Thrill finally put a stop to that? We will see. Vegas, Grand Rapids, they have had some lengthy matches. We expect another good one here tonight in Henderson.
Nebraska. Get ready for an electrifying weekend of pro volleyball action. The inaugural Pro Volleyball Federation Championship takes over CHI Health Center. The match for $1 million, May 15th and May 18th. Secure your ticket today.
NCAA women's volleyball will never be the same. Students of the game will study this era for generations. But we are only getting started. Sign up for pre-sale, news, and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
Cash Brown just too good.
Cross to Edmond. And there. Out on Lasariva.
Nye, he's just an assassin.
Gear up with the official Pro Collection apparel today. Available exclusively at renathletics.com and provolleyballshop.com.
Sara Tomcom out of Thailand, a very, very gifted and experienced international setter. Tomcom is so good in defense and also in transition. Beautiful play to the outside. 5'5" out of Thailand. Her 16 years of professional.
Always pushes the pace. I love her choices too, offensively.
Welcome back to everyone watching, especially those of you enjoying a PBF doubleheader tonight after Omaha outlasts San Diego 15-12 in the 5th set. That was a fun one. Let's take a look at the starters for the visiting Grand Rapids Rise. This is the expected group, the same group they had last time around in what was a 3-1 win against Orlando on Thursday. Erica Pritchard, Claire Chaussee on the outside, Amelia Dimitrova at opposite, Maren Grote, Kayla Caffey as the middle blockers, Ashley Evans at setter, and Camila Gomez is the starting libero. Evans, second in the PVF, 10.86 assists per set. Really physical setter, has some size, 6'1", 7th-year pro out of Purdue. Keep an eye out for her. And then for the Vegas Thrill, it's also their same starting group. Hannah Maddox and Kenna Sauer on the outside. Kat Bell at opposite. Lane Van Buskirk and Berkeley Oblad in the middle. Alicia Glass-Childress is the setter, and Kylie Murr, the starting libero. Glass-Childress, she ranks 3rd behind Evans and Nutsara Tomcom in assists per set in the league, coming off a 41 assist, 14 dig double-double Wednesday against Columbus as Vegas snapped its 5-game skid. They got the lights off, the pregame intros underway here inside Lee's Family Forum. It's the 9-9 Grand Rapids Rise entering today in 3rd place against the 6-12 Vegas Thrill, currently in 6th place in the league. We're actually looking, they were percentage points ahead of Columbus, now looking to win again and get back into 6th place. Fran Flory is the head coach for the Vegas Thrill. The Texas alumna class of 1984, and the Hall of Fame coach going up against Kathy George, who is the 17-year head coach at Michigan State. Little Big Ten SEC rivalry today with Coach Fran coming from LSU. Kathy George leading the way now for Grand Rapids. Take a look now at our keys to the game, and Vic, for Grand Rapids, it's win the long rally.
And how they're going to do that is, well, they have to outlast the defense of the Thrill. The Thrill were really locked in on their side. We know that Kylie Murr, libero, 2nd in the PVF in digs percent. So Grand Rapids, they need to lock it in on their side and really extend and win those long rallies. And for Vegas, disciplined defense. They need to be locked in on their side of the net when they're blocking, when they're reading around their block. They need to do this specifically because, well, Grand Rapids ranks 2nd in points per set and attacking percentage in the league. So if they want to come out with a win tonight, they really got to play disciplined defense.
Love the matchup of number 2 in kills and kill percentage versus a Vegas team that's number 2 in the league in blocks per set. Kenna Sauer, the former Grand Rapids Rise 3rd-round draft pick, who is claimed off of their practice squad and is now playing for the Thrill, will serve it up against her former team and get things started. An April matchup in the Pro Volleyball Federation. Here's Kat Bell hitting back row, and that is stuffed down on the tip attempt. Erica Pritchard getting that one of the new additions to the lineup since the last time we saw Grand Rapids here in this building.
Well, we can expect big things from Pritchard there as a pin attacker for Grand Rapids. She's really been locked in on her block.
6'3", former Penn State and Maryland player, has all of a sudden appeared in 5 of the last 6 matches. Pritchard, after only 1 appearance before that all year. On the combination jump, it's Hannah Maddox down the line for the kill.
A seam in that block from Grand Rapids, opening up that kill for Maddox. We can see that they held on Van Busker in the middle, and Maddox was able to have a fast arm swing.
Effective serve by Berkeley Oblad forces the free ball. Good touch by Bell, right back to Maddox, rolls it towards the middle, good swing. Pritchard has to just send it over. Vegas, another offensive chance in system, and Van Busker does the honors.
Van Busker had herself a night with the win over Columbus and was really feeling that momentum. I would expect her to carry it over here this evening.
Dimitrova through the gap.
As we can expect, Dimitrova being a go-to attacker here for this ball game. We can see her getting her feet to that ball, showing us exactly how she currently leads the PVF in kills per set with 4.36.
We had the pleasure of speaking with her after the 4-set victory for Grand Rapids the last time around in this building, and she mentioned to us that she wanted to come over to the States to play her final professional season. Native of Bulgaria, as Van Buskirk rolls along the tape and down.
Finding a solution there to that play. We can see that maybe the ball was a little bit low or the timing, but she was able to get the ball out in front of her, use that block, and tool it out of bounds.
Pritchard makes a solid pass. Here's Claire Chassé. High volume to both Chassé and Dimitrova. But a nice kill by Kayla Caffey.
Caffey having a instant presence there in the middle. It was a one-on-one opportunity going hard cross.
Caffey moves back row, float serve, and Van Buskirk is stuffed by Maren Grote in the middle, 6th in the league in blocks per set. Maren Grote out of Washington.
Her eye work was locked in there. She got in front of her attacker, just took away that space with her right hand into that seam.
Back set a little bit tight. Maddox gets a hand on it, tips over. Chassé rejected.
There's disciplined defense from the Thrill that they need if they want to defend Grand Rapids. We know that the Rise, they're gonna earn their points. They're leading the leaderboard in the leagues in multiple category and offense, so that's where the Thrill really needs to focus on their side and play that disciplined defense.
Freed up Dimitrova though, and she sends one down quickly. Thrill outblocked Columbus 10-4 in the sweep win on Wednesday. It's Bell making some contact.
Bell being able to get a touch there on that swing. We have seen greatness from her on the right side. The Thrill mixed her up on the left and the right side. She seems to find that rhythm on the right side at a high percentage.
Yeah, I think she's found a home out there at this point. When you take a look at the league, she is 9th in the league, Bella is, in blocks per set. There is not another pin in the top 18. She is by far the best pin blocker in the league, and so to utilize her on the right side against some of these great outsides in the PVF, it just makes the most sense. We see Grote on the slide with a kill.
Grote helping spread that offense, running behind the setter there, keeping the defense of the Thrill true. We can see a big crossover step going off of 1 foot.
Pass by Sauer. Sauer gets the swing, elects to go off speed. Out of system set to Pritchard. Vegas' block right there, gets covered. Here is Pritchard over the block this time. Sauer tips again. Ashley Evans has options, and Vegas was in the net there.
An unforced error going towards Grand Rapids as they'll take it. Still anybody's ball game. It's only one side out here for the Thrill.
Here's Bell. Misses wide. You know, big strength for Grand Rapids this year has been first sets. They're at their best at 13-5 in first sets this year, their best individual set. Of course, the Thrill just snapping a 9-match first set losing streak in their sweep against Columbus. Problem is for Grand Rapids, they start to struggle as the match goes along, as witnessed when Vegas pulled the reverse sweep, the first in PVF history, and then nearly did it again in the second match in Grand Rapids, but fell just short in the 5th.
Right, so pretty exciting to see that 2 of the 3 last matchups have gone 5 sets. So both of these teams playing pretty well against each other, not afraid to take risks, take big swings, and we could possibly see another 5-setter here this evening.
It's a script that both teams have followed in their own matches all year. Vegas has been more of that comeback team. Grand Rapids prefers to be a front runner. There's Dimitrova. Her shot was blocked. A great diving play by Murr. And then Oblad and Glass Childress combine for the roof.
That point is going to Kylie Murr there for the thrill. She was able to get her feet and dig that ball off of the block, giving her chance an opportunity to convert with a stuff block.
That was Glass Childress there making the contact. Bell thought she got that up, but that's not what the call was. It hit the floor. Maybe she just reacting actually in frustration there, acknowledging as Maddox shanks the pass and Grand Rapids creates some more separation. An ace by Grote.
Grote serving that 5-6 seam right now as both outsides are in serve receive, in middle back and left back. So she's trying to split that seam right there, as we can see Maddox taking that ball.
Oblad punches the slide right at Grote. Take some of this, Maren Grote, because Grote is such a good slide hitter, and Oblad gives her a taste of the own medicine.
Oblad's spacing on this attack is what makes it such a force to be reckoned with. She keeps the ball in front of her hitting shoulder.
Off the tape and down. Kenna Sauer dials one up.
Sauer has played in all 3 previous matches against the Rise, averaging 2.18 kills per set, and you know, she kind of knows her number a little bit, having a few reps being in their gym before being transferred.
Yeah, I mean, she got drafted by Grand Rapids. There's got to be some motivation there, right? It's claimed off their practice squad. Comes to Vegas, has a bigger role. On the joust, Glass Childress, great play. But out of system, Erica Pritchard delivers.
Pritchard, as you mentioned earlier, has played 5 of the last 6 games. Didn't see any playing time in the first half of the season, but coach went ahead and said, you know what, let's go ahead and see what she has to offer, and Pritchard has really been putting up the numbers.
Stepping in for Simone Abbott in recent games as Bell soars past the attacking line and connects.
Bell, an offensive threat in the back row. We know she's a go-to on that D ball, a D ball being that back right side attack.
Yeah, ran her from the middle though. Middle back swing it looked like there as Grand Rapids gets to 15. That prompts an auto timeout. Vegas hanging in there here, a competitive first set, but the Rise right now are in control.
Nebraska, where champions rise and dreams come alive. Get ready for an electrifying weekend of pro volleyball action. The inaugural Pro Volleyball Federation Championship takes over CHI Health Center. Witness the top 4 teams of Pro Volleyball Federation battle it out for eternal glory and $1 million bonus. The match for $1 million, May 15th and May 18th. Secure your ticket today.
Just too good.
Cross to Edmond. And there. Out on Lasariva.
Nah, he's just an assassin.
Baby, I'm a big deal, I got it like that. I did it again, who told you that I was finished? Fresh off the plane with a new mani-pedi. My hair stay laid and you know I get paid. $100 bills, I got racks on the way. I'm making them big moves, I won't stay quiet. 5'6", but I feel like a giant. I got the source, I am the supplier. I can make them boys sing like they in a choir. I'm on top and I'm taking it
To Vegas, these teams meeting here less than a month ago, but some major lineup changes since the last Grand Rapids visit to Vegas. Camila Gomez replacing Sarah Sponsolet, libero. Erica Pritchard moves into the outside 2 position for Simone Abbott, and Kayla Caffey, she's been the starter a big chunk of the year, but was injured also for a big chunk during the middle of the year. So she goes back in there for Jensen. So some new faces compared to the last time we saw Grand Rapids here in this building. And big when you decide to change your libero, Vic, in the middle of the season like that, as Maddox is rejected, and that was Kayla Caffey in the middle.
Well, I mean, when you have Gomez there as your other libero option, of course we know Sponsel, she came in from the beach as a defensive player, was in the Olympics, of course, but when you have Gomez there, she is a force to be reckoned with. A member of the Colombian national team, collected 11 medals with the national team. I mean, she's a seasoned veteran, and if you're able to have 2 liberos like that on your roster, I mean, you're sitting pretty there, AJ.
Yeah, Sponsel has some versatility now that she's not acting as the primary libero. Sponsel is serving as the backup setter, will come in and double subs in that capacity. Here's Evans setting up. Chassé pulls the string.
Chassé up and over that block of the throw. Looked like the throw might have been a little bit dug in on her, but she was able to recognize she has 2 up in front of her with an off shot speed.
Lane Van Buskirk with the kill for Vegas.
Van Buskirk, again, for the thrill, just really seems to be in the zone. What she does so well is that she continues to get up and sells herself there in the middle. Part of your job as the middle, well, it's to hold the block from the other side. So the block has to stay true with Van Buskirk up there because she has been putting balls away.
Hannah Maddox diving for that dig attempt. Not quite, though, there. Grand Rapids by 5 with Dimitrova as the server. 12 aces already this season for her. And her serve efficiency rate just about even. And misses one there.
So this is where the thrill needs to lock in and utilize those unforced errors from Grand Rapids. How Grand Rapids has a 4-point edge? Well, it was a couple unforced errors from the thrill, and they were able to earn a couple more in transition, but still plenty of opportunity for the thrill to come back here in the first set.
Sauer wastes one, though, on a second overpass try. Vegas going to challenge this. We heard in the building they're challenging block touch. We're seeing a net touch up here. Oh, we're just showing block touch. The graphic says net touch. They said block touch in the building. Not quite sure. Now, whatever the exact nature of it, then they were, we were told, searching for a block touch. Didn't find it, so point for Grand Rapids. Claire Chassé, the server, 3rd year out of Louisville. And she's also one of the top players in the league. They have 2 of the top 3 in kills per set, along with Atlanta's Leah Edmond. Chassé is 3rd, Dimitrova is 1st. Kylie Murr reverses on the bump set for Sauer. Evans, wow, sets the D ball to Dimitrova. That fooled the defense.
Evans going against the flow there as the throw block went to that left side of the court if you're on the rise. And she was able to go against the flow, find Dimitrova on that D ball as Dimitrova threads that needle.
I'm not even sure Dimitrova was expecting that set, but she made it work.
And experienced international setter. Tom Kahn is so good in defense and also in transition. Beautiful play to the outside. 5'5" out of Thailand. Her 16 years of professional.
Always pushes the pace. I love her choices too, offensively.
The wait is finally over. A concept years in the making becomes a reality tonight.
We have stars that are sure to make a splash in terms of heads.
There are stars everywhere you look.
No
history. And we are underway, and what a start. And a serve for White. Picks out Nunaviller.
Just so
From club or high school courts to championship arenas, Spalding has been the trusted partner of volleyball players for generations. Our team of dedicated professionals isn't just about selling equipment, we're about supporting your journey. Spalding offers a comprehensive range of high-performance systems, nets, and accessories meticulously crafted for every skill level, budget, and playing style. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, Spalding's knowledgeable staff will guide you, equip you, and cheer you on every step of the way.
Grand Rapids in control right now in the first set. AJ Cannell alongside Victoria Dennis, who just like Sarah Sponsel, the Grand Rapids side has great experience indoors and on the beach. Now it's Sauer trying to bash through the block there. A chance again for Grand Rapids. Here's Bell off hands. Just enough of a cover by Evans. Well, Pritchard misses into the net.
the Thrill will take this opportunity. Plenty of time here if you're on the Thrill side to push points at the service line, especially with Kat Bell back there playing right back defense.
Float serve here for Bell, who's a very good server. Dimitrova sent away.
Great eye work there from Sauer and Oblad, identifying Dimitrova in the back row, knowing they want to find her on the D ball, and then just closing that seam in the block.
Vegas again up to number 2 in the league in blocks per set. It looks like their fundamentals and technique just getting better and better as Pritchard way out of town with that swing, and Kathy George not a fan of that. I think she's going to take a timeout here. Pritchard, a younger player, third year out of Penn State and Maryland with a hitting error. Vegas feels like they're in this first set.
What an absolutely beautiful spring evening in the Midwest as we welcome you live to Grand Rapids. This is Pro Volleyball Federation. And on the left side, Chasse with a set point swing.
Tom to Temi, and she wins it for San Diego.
Pass by Sponsel. And Cash Brown, absolutely spectacular.
Pro Volleyball Federation, where every action carries the weight of passion and pride. There's a select group that rises above the rest. 23 athletes of the Pro Volleyball Federation are past or current members of the USA Women's National Volleyball Team, each a testament to dedication, skill, and relentless pursuit of excellence. Pro Volleyball Federation, building champions and making dreams a reality.
Key late season match here in the PVF. The top 4 of 7 make the postseason, get a chance at the $1 million prize. And after Vegas pulled it off last time against Columbus, they're hoping to gain some momentum and also do so within this set on the comeback trail. And that's a thrill point. Dimitrova and company thinking that contact was made on the way through. They all went to celebrate. And now they're discussing, I mean, really here, are you going to challenge or not?
I believe they thought Murr touched it on the way out, but from this angle, I did not see that.
I mean, they're more than welcome to challenge, but they chose not to there. Chasse, oh, great cover on that block. Here's Maddox, she is blocked. Vegas covers it. Gomez dives, Evans sets to Pritchard. She throws that over, now it is Sauer with a chance. Chasse on the back row attack, and Just some signals crossed there. Everyone trying to cover that tip on the Vegas side, and they just couldn't quite.
Chaussee currently third in the PVF in kills per set with 4.07, and we can see she's in the back row here, extremely active on that BIC.
Tight pass, and that was handled the way it needed to be by Alicia Glass-Childress.
An offensive threat as a setter in the front row. She's able to read the defense on the other side so well out of her peripheral vision, identify where that block is and throw it down around them.
Isn't that such an underrated part of this sport, just the vision across a lot of different positions?
It really should be coached at such a younger level. I mean, you kind of get caught up in the, you know, how to pass, how to set, how to hit, all the dynamics of the sport. But really the vision is what makes it, to that next level. You talk about veterans having such an edge in the game of volleyball, and you see it on the beach as well. Some of the toughest teams to play are the ones that are, in their early 20s or 30s and have multiple seasons under their belt just because they see the game at such a higher level.
This was a 6-point Grand Rapids lead, and now it is Pritchard sent away again. It's down to 1.
The Thrill leaning into that defense as they needed to, and Glass-Childress, we know we can expect her to be a big-time blocker. You usually don't see that from setters, but when it's Elisa Glass-Childress, expect big-time plays.
I mean, I think when we talked to begin this season with Fran Flores, she said Glass-Childress, she's an okay blocker. It has been a strength this year. Glass-Childress has blocked extremely well.
Well, she's played this game at the highest level that you can, collegiately and with Team USA. So she's seen big blocks and attackers in front of her before. Her volley IQ is through the roof, and that's what makes her such a dynamic blocker. A lot of the time you think you need to be 6'5", 6'6" to get up there and block big volleyballs, but truly a high percentage of these attacks aren't clearing the top of the tape.
It was a big service error answered by a Maddox kill. And it's thrown through the contact by Chaussee, and a set point here coming.
All three offensive threats in the front row for the Rise. But with that missed serve, AJ, the Thrill are here and still alive.
Have an opportunity to send this to deuce. It is Maddox's jump serve. Had to make sure she got that in, but Dimitrova makes Vegas pay. You have to challenge with those leverage situation serves, and it wasn't quite challenging enough for Grand Rapids, and the #1 kills per set player in the PVF, Emilia Dimitrova, puts the first set away. Vegas was able to navigate through a 6-point deficit and get back to at least a chance for deuce, but Dimitrova put the hammer down and helped the 25-23 win come to fruition. And you take a look at the numbers, it was a defensive battle with those hitting percentages both below 200. Both teams passing very well. That 62% positive passing rate for Vegas is as good as we've seen in a set in some time. Oblad on the slide attempt, misses long.
Oblad running behind off that 1 foot on the slide attack. We have Glass Childress here in the front row, most likely going to spread her offense.
Tough serve, and Murr couldn't get down low enough for it. You know, you made the point though coming out, and I think, you know, I mentioned maybe the serve had to be slightly more challenging there on set point, the second set point. You also mentioned for Vegas, the blocking there. You have to understand who you're blocking in Dimitrova in that 24-23 situation.
Right, well, when you have game point and you're the rise, who are you gonna set? It's Dimitrova, and if you're a left front blocker blocking Dimitrova when she's in the back row, AJ, take away hard cross and funnel that ball down the line to Murr.
This is Murr with the set for Bell, ends a lengthy point.
The Thrill winning that extended rally, staying patient on their side of the net and lifting those digs in transition. It's a lifted set from Murr, finding Kat there. Kat Bell going thumbs down on that attack.
Bell was just outstanding in every facet of the game in the victory against Columbus on Wednesday. Shannon Scully came in late in the first set for Pritchard. She got the swing, and it's put away by Kayla Caffey.
Kathy getting her hand on that ball quickly and throwing it past the block of the Thrill. Even though I did say throw, it is technically not considered one because she contacted it in front of her shoulder, not behind.
Figure of speech you were using there as Maddox let that go wisely. It was close, but it was wide. And a service miss. Alicia Glass-Childress, former Penn State national champion, with the serve. Pushed by Evans, reaching play and everything Chaussee is touching is figuratively turning to gold. She's been the leading kill getter and the most efficient player tonight, now 6 for 10.
Well, she reads the block so well, and she was able to make it work there. We saw her going in with her left hand and just tapping the top of that block.
Former ACC Player of the Year at Louisville, Claire Chaussee, who's from Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. Now it's a Maddox serve. It feels like she's still learning a lot about the game. We've had those discussions with Fran Flory, but that includes the serve, I think, with Maddox. When you are a jump server, you kind of have to understand how to manipulate that thing, when to take something off, how to challenge the defense. It's a tough serve to employ every single time. As that's an illegal touch there by Childress.
Illegal touch because she's in the back row and she jumped and made contact with that ball, therefore is a back row block and attack, which is illegal.
How do you manage though if you're a younger player trying to figure out in such a high difficulty setting here in pro volleyball how to manage, you know, your jump serve?
Yeah, well, I think you have to just focus in on your toss. The best servers in the world have the most consistent toss, and why that elevates your game is that, well, it's the same toss for your arm swing. You're able to see it out in front of you every single time. It's that muscle memory. So if you're able to have a consistent toss, your footwork will follow along with your hitting.
I'm bringing up too, the numbers kind of back it up with Maddox, that she leads the team in aces, so you see the potential of the jump serve, but the overall efficiency numbers aren't necessarily quite as good as you would expect with that jump. They're not terrible, but they could get better as Bell and Oblad stand up to that Scully swing. Now Dimitrova pushes towards the setter. Murr takes the second ball. It is Sauer, saved by Evans. Kenna Sauer, the former Grand Rapids Rise team member. Scully out of system, right into the pocket of Murr. It is Bell right down there.
disciplined defense from the Thrill, being able to lock it in on their side, and Bell just threading that needle into the seam of the block.
There is that feeling of dread if you're the opposing team or their fans watching a long rally and the ball just finds its way in system to Bell in transition. This will be a free chance. Oblad a slide. Bell takes the set. Evans has options. Grote. Oh, they got a little tangled up there on the slide connection. Not a lot of room on the near side, but still made it work.
Well, both of these setters are running such a high-level offense. Right now, Glass Childress third in the PVF with assists per set, 10.84. In Evans, second in the PVF, 10.86. So both of these setters are running such an efficient and high-level offense. We can see there Oblad running behind, and it's just consistent. Evans and Glass Childress, it's the same set location every single time they're touching the ball. So that's why we're seeing extended rallies, is because these attackers have opportunities to take high-level swings.
Scully makes the pass. Set the gap for Caffey. Vegas block gets a handle on it, and Oblad misses. But there was a net call down low on Grand Rapids, so Vegas will enjoy that gift.
Bringing Sauer to the service line. We know Sauer has been consistent. She has good hand-to-ball contact on this float serve.
Chaussee able to handle that, and Dimitrova is denied. Hannah Maddox right down to the ground.
Maddox knowing who they want to set here, and we know it's Dimitrova along with everybody else tuning into the ball game. Maddox taking away that space with her left hand.
Yeah, she took away that line right there. Chaussee coming behind the attack line. That's wide on the attempt by Caffey.
Good eye there by Murr, staying true on defense, reading and reacting. She was able just to see that go above her shoulder, therefore the ball is out.
Both teams continue to pass well, but Scully is answered by Oblad.
When Oblad and Van Buskirk, the two middles for the Vegas Thrill, show up and show out, it's a different ball game, AJ. Oblad has really taken off here the last couple of games. Yes, she's been consistent all season long, but the blocks for the Thrill right now are looking really good.
Oh, we're getting the yo-yo situation on the outside. Pritchard comes back in for Scully. Here is Pritchard. She started the night, was benched late in the first set, and the Thrill momentum continues.
Well, it's a high elbow and a high hand for Maddox. She saw two up in front of her on that block, and she swung at that block, being able to tool it high and hard.
Good run for Sauer, ends with a service miss.
And that's okay right now. If you're able to go to the service line and you're able to chip away 1 to 2 points to keep that 2-point cushion and just focus on a first ball side out, you'll be sitting pretty.
How about 6 in a row? That's what Sauer was able to do, but an answer from Grand Rapids and Evans.
Evans serving line to line here at Maddox. When you serve line to line, it shortens the distance that the ball travels, therefore shortens the amount of time you have to react and serve receive.
Bell digs Dimitrova. Gomez sets Dimitrova, and look at that wrist away finish.
Well, you have to give credit where credit is due, and Dimitrova just knows how to score volleyball points. That's just a high-level swing. The block was there for the Thrill. The defense was where it needed to be, but Dimitrova just put the ball where the Thrill weren't.
A long-time Bulgarian national teamer, Amelia Dimitrova. And now Maddox airs. Back and forth here in the second set.
It's a front row setter right now for the Thrill. Oblad most likely going to run behind. Maddox on the pin.
It's down, Pritchard.
The Rise being able to earn points here in transition and go on this run.
Which will take us to a timeout. Fran Flory presses pause. Talking with Hannah Maddox in the second.
Omaha, Nebraska. Get ready for an electrifying weekend of pro volleyball action. The inaugural Pro Volleyball Federation Championship takes over CHI Health Center. The match for $1 million, May 15th and May 18th. Secure your ticket today.
NCAA women's volleyball will never be the same. Students of the game will study this era for generations. But we're only getting started. Sign up for pre-sale, news, and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
Looking like a baddie, I show up and make them stop. Wanna know my name so badly, cause I run this whole block.
Gear up with the official Pro Collection apparel today. Available exclusively at realprovb.com and provolleyballshop.com.
Cash Brown just too good.
Cross to Edmond. And there. Out on Lasariva.
Nye, he's just an assassin.
Earlier this week, Thrill players Berkeley Oblad and Anise Havili were serving up ice cream at Ben & Jerry's in the district for National Free Cone Day. Hundreds of families, including many Thrill fans, came out for a free cone. Look at that. Vegas Thrill have been great in the community in year one. Trying to respond to a Fran Flory timeout. As Dimitrova again with that cross-court swing.
Well, how the Rise have been able to really close in the ball game after being down a couple points is that they're just earning in transition. They're having a steady serve at the service line. The Thrill are out of system, except for that pass, of course, by Murr. And just like that, the first ball side out, AJ.
Besides that last point, what you're saying is true. Well, you're trying to hopefully get that corrected on the Vegas side, everything you're describing there, and they were in system. You see the result. Talk about in system. Evans, Caffey, Oblad looking for the pancake. Not quite.
The Rise seeing that there is, no offense, a middle playing left back defense, and if you're a middle, you can probably expect the ball to be tipped and hit at you.
I heard there's a middle blocker petition in the works, trying to, and you've made that comment a few times this year. They're not happy. They told me they're not happy.
Why? Hey, middles can play defense too.
Okay, that's all they had to hear.
They can, we've seen it.
That you've appeased the middles now. As that's a service error out of Erica Pritchard. And rolling with Simone Abbott for a part of the season as OH2. Now they've been going back and forth today between Pritchard and Scully. Clearly Kathy George searching for that second outside behind Chassé. Chassé two-hands that one. Now here's Bell with a chance. Block touch quality from Grand Rapids. Dimitrova shoves it. And Maddox, and down.
Maddox going to aerial one there. That back corner of the court. And finding success with this high line swing. Getting that touch up and off the block. Bringing us to rotation one on the side of the Thrill. The Thrill now having 3 front row attackers, looking to push points at the service line.
Glass Childress targets Pritchard. Dimitrova isolated. She is starting to step up.
So lethal on the right side, showing us exactly why she ranks first in the PVF in kills per set. She's just so consistent with that hand-to-ball contact.
9 for 20 with 4 errors, so hitting .250 with 7 digs. Amelia Dimitrova. Van Buster tries to steer it, at least gets it to the setter. Overpass, and Bell deposits.
Bell utilizing an unforced error from the rise, keeping the thrill with it in 2.
Had Pritchard trying to set that ball. Good pass by Chassé. Will take this one on offense, and Vegas was in the net.
Good in-system pass there from Chassé. Currently 4th in the PVF in points per set at 4.47.
And for a player who scores that well, she is passing 55% positive this season. That's almost libero caliber.
That's called a volleyball player, AJ. When you can pass volleyball's at that high of a percentage and be able to find points, whether it's blocking or killing the ball, she's just an all-around volleyball athlete.
And so that hitting error leads us to Vegas's second timeout. This has followed a familiar script between these two teams.
Omaha, Nebraska, where champions rise and dreams come alive. Get ready for an electrifying weekend of pro volleyball action. The inaugural Pro Volleyball Federation Championship takes over CHI Health Center. Witness the top 4 teams of Pro Volleyball Federation battle it out for eternal glory and $1 million bonus. The match for $1 million, May 15th and May 18th. Secure your ticket today.
Cash Brown just too good.
Cross to Edmond. And there. Out on a Lasariva.
Nye, he's just an assassin.
Baby, I'm a big deal, I got it like that. I did it again, who told you that I was finished? Fresh off the plane with a new mani-pedi. My hair stay laid and you know I get paid. $100 bills, I got racks on the way. I'm making them big moves, I won't stay quiet. 5'6", but I feel like a giant. I got the source, I am the supplier. I can make them boys sing like the inner choir. I'm on top and I'm taking it higher.
It's a 4-point Grand Rapids rise advantage in the second set as we look at the league standings. You look at the top 2 in Atlanta and Omaha, who just barely outlasted San Diego earlier today. The Mojo were on fire before that Omaha match, and they're that final playoff spot right now. And Vegas is only 2 games back, 3 in the loss column, but 2 overall back of San Diego right now. So everyone is still in it, and there was some optimism in Vegas Thrill circles after they defeated Columbus, thinking, look, we can make a run here. We know we can beat these other teams that are competing for that final playoff spot, but this is a huge one here today because they're trying to compete against the teams like Grand Rapids. The Rise are in 3rd place, as you saw there in that standings graphic, at 9-9. Right now, Vic, only 2 teams in the league over 500 in Atlanta and Omaha, and the rest are 500 or below.
Right, and when we head into the last part of the season, it's really important to rack up as many sets won as possible, and of course wins, because when it comes down to it, head-to-head results could play an important role at the end of the season, as they're the first tiebreaker for the league standings. The second tiebreaker, if both teams beat each other twice during the season, is most match sweeps.
Glass Childress, look at that dig. And a double, I think, would be called there. No, wait, in the net on Vegas as the set was coming over. That was an early net violation call on Vegas. Is the other side from where we are seated, so couldn't get a great view on it. Let's take a look at Glass Childress here earlier in the point.
What a pickup, just slapping that ball out to her right-hand side, laying out.
That was a second costly net call on Vegas, even though Van Buskirk puts that down. And to your point, you know, these tiebreakers head-to-head could be extremely important. And both Vegas and Grand Rapids, we're happy to probably see Omaha beat San Diego, as the teams want, either in Grand Rapids' case, more cushion for the postseason, or for Vegas to have a better chance to climb back into things. This second set is still in play. Van Buskirk's been a pretty good server for the middle blocker position this year. Some block contact there against Chassé. Now it's Gabby Gonzalez, who has been subbed in to the rotation for the Vegas Thrill. She's come into Kenna Sauer's spot, and Gonzalez terminates.
Gonzalez does really well when she attacks high hand. She's been very consistent with that specific swing this season.
Timeout is called by Kathy George. Second set, like we said, still in play.
Out of Thailand, a very, very gifted and experienced international setter. Tomcom is so good in defense and also in transition. Beautiful play to the outside. 5'5" out of Thailand, her 16th years of professional.
Always pushes the pace. I love her choices too, offensively.
The wait is finally over. A concept years in the making becomes a reality tonight.
We have stars that are sure to make a splash in terms of heads.
There are stars everywhere you look.
No secret that tonight is going to be epic.
Prepare to make history. And we are underway. And what a start. And a serve for Wiley. Picks out Nunaviller.
Just so
From club or high school courts to championship arenas, Spalding has been the trusted partner of volleyball players for generations. Our team of dedicated professionals isn't just about selling equipment, we're about supporting your journey. Spalding offers a comprehensive range of high-performance systems, nets, and accessories meticulously crafted for every skill level, budget, and playing style. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, Spalding's knowledgeable staff will guide you, equip you, and cheer you on every step of the way.
See if the Vegas Thrill, who are hanging around in a second straight set, can they get someone going? Right now their kill leader, Kat Bell, has 6, but is only hitting 170. They haven't really gotten any one player really cooking so far in this, what's been a defensive battle, I would say, between both of these teams. Dimitrova has had her fair share of kills as well, but there's not one player that's looking super efficient and racking up all the kills right now. We had a key service error coming out of the timeout. Now it's Glass Childress bump setting. Gonzalez against the block. Got to go again here. Rakes it toward the middle. Pritchard tips. Glass Childress with her 6th dig. Now it's Bell.
the off shot tip from Kat Bell. Murr doing a great job of covering her side of the court, giving her team life in transition and giving Bell here the opportunity to put that ball away.
Called up from the practice squad on April 9th. It's the 5th straight appearance since then for Madison Skimmerhorn, the serving sub. Good anticipation on that Grote attack. Glass Childress off of Grote. Dimitrova sets Pritchard off of high hands. Oh, what a save by Murr. What a play by Kylie Murr. Here is Dimitrova, doesn't care.
You gotta find Dimitrova no matter what in transition or serve receive. When you're playing defense, nobody to be found there on that block as she puts that one away for the Rise.
The slide, Oblad, dug by Dimitrova, stepping up in a variety of ways, and Chassé on the pipe.
Fast arm swing from Chassé, being able to get great hand-to-ball contact. How she's able to do that as well. She gets her feet to the ball here on that bake. You can see that step close inside to that ball.
Set point, Grand Rapids. It's over, and Murr just hitting the deck once again. See if Gonzalez can cash in. Chassé hustles for the dig. Pritchard. Kylie Murr. Even in what appears to be a losing effort in the second set, Murr is shining. Gonzalez finally puts it away with some help from the block cover by Skimmerhorn as well.
Third time is the charm for Gonzalez, being able to put that ball away for the thrill. Talk about playing coverage defense. The defense keeping the thrill alive.
Couple of block covers by Skimmerhorn, the Purdue alum. D-ball and Dimitrova off the block and down, who again is able to kiss goodnight to a set. The second time Dimitrova has done that.
She did it in the first set we saw, and the second set for the point on that D-ball. Dimitrova putting away high hands. You really got to show some respect. Third set action here underway shortly.
Gear up with the official Pro Collection apparel today. Available exclusively at realprovb.com and provolleyballshop.com.
What an absolutely beautiful spring evening in the Midwest as we welcome you live to Grand Rapids. This is Pro Volleyball Federation. And on left side, Chassé with a set point swing.
Tom to Temi, and she wins it for San Diego.
Reed. Pass by Sponsel. And Cash Brown. Absolutely spectacular.
NCAA women's volleyball will never be the same. Students of the game will study this era for generations. But we're only getting started. Sign up for pre-sale, news, and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
Omaha, Nebraska. Get ready for an electrifying weekend of pro volleyball action. The inaugural Pro Volleyball Federation Championship takes over CHI Health Center. The match for $1 million, May 15th and May 18th. Secure your ticket today.
We are here in Vegas after Grand Rapids survived in the first set, took charge in the second set, 25-23, 25-20. AJ Cannell here with you, and just earlier on, Kathy George, head coach for Grand Rapids, was interviewed by our Victoria Dennis.
Vegas, what's been the difference?
Well, I don't know. I really think that they were serving really tough, and I thought at first they had us out of our system and a rhythm a little bit. We started cleaning that up and got a little bit more opportunity for our middle and other people to attack, and just seeing different angles of attack from our players. I think they're doing a good job of moving the ball around.
What's one thing that you'd like to carry over here into the third set?
I want to be really aggressive coming out of this, coming out of the locker room and ready to, charge and really use everything we have left in us, the energy, to get going on the because I know this team, right? We've played them. They come back in game 3. We know that this has happened a couple times, so we want to make sure we're getting out here and being real aggressive. Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
Well, I'd like to give our thanks to Coach George as well. Great stuff there from her, the longtime former Michigan State head coach. We'll talk things over. How can the Vegas Thrill turn this around against the Grand Rapids Rise? 2-0 Rise lead.
Nebraska. Get ready for an electrifying weekend of pro volleyball action. The inaugural Pro Volleyball Federation Championship takes over CHI Health Center. The match for $1 million, May 15th and May 18th. Secure your ticket today.
NCAA women's volleyball will never be the same. Students of the game will study this era for generations. But we're only getting started. Sign up for pre-sale, news, and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
Cash Brown just too good.
Cross to Edmond. And there. Out on a Lasariva.
For a nine, he's just an assassin.
Looking like a baddie, I show up and make them stop. Wanna know my name so badly, cause I run this whole block.
Gear up with the official Pro Collection apparel today. Available exclusively at realprovb.com and provolleyballshop.com.
Sara Tomcom out of Thailand, a very, very gifted and experienced international setter. Tomcom is so good in defense and also in transition. Beautiful play to the outside. 5'5" out of Thailand, her 16 years of professional.
Always pushes the pace. I love her choices too, offensively.
Hey, welcome back here in Vegas. AJ Cannell alongside Victoria Dennis as the Grand Rapids Rise enjoy a 2-0 lead. Take a look at the numbers, and hey, usually you take a look at the passing for Vegas as a problem area. That has not been the case today, but they're just being out-defended, Vic, by this Grand Rapids team.
41 digs. I mean, if you're digging at that high of a percentage, you're gonna be able to have more opportunities in your offense, and that's exactly what's happening right now for the Rise.
So what's the response? Why is Vegas being dug so much?
Well, I mean, the Rise is just playing great defense. I mean, at the end of the day, how they're playing defense is, well, their eye work. They're able to get their eyes on the attacker. They're reading and they're reacting. So that's the difference right now, and they're making good, disciplined moves.
We've seen a lot of Victoria Dennis-like defensive moves so far in these first two sets on the Grand Rapids side. I know you know a thing or two about defense, Vic. 2-0 Rise lead. Third set coming up shortly.
Gear up with the official Pro Collection apparel today. Available exclusively at renathletics.com and provolleyballshop.com.
What an absolutely beautiful spring evening in the Midwest as we welcome you live to Grand Rapids. This is Pro Volleyball Federation. And on the left side, Chase with a set point swing.
Tomcom to Temi, and she wins it for San Diego.
Pass by Sponsel. And Cash Brown, absolutely spectacular.
NCAA women's volleyball will never be the same. Students of the game will study this era for generations. But we're only getting started. Sign up for pre-sale, news, and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
Omaha, Nebraska. Get ready for an electrifying weekend of pro volleyball action. The inaugural Pro Volleyball Federation Championship takes over CHI Health Center. The match for $1 million, May 15th and May 18th. Secure your ticket today.
Well, during the timeout there, in between the second and third sets, a special autograph ball being handed to one of the officers on the scene as the Vegas Thrill extending their appreciation to the University Police Department for their quick response on the December 6th mass shooting at UNLV. If not for them, there could have been even more casualties. So the responding officers and the UNLV campus police, they were able to save several lives that day. An extremely tragic event, but for those life-saving efforts, we saw that special ball being presented there by head coach Fran Flory during the break. Meanwhile, the team's getting just about set for the start of the third. AJ Cannell, Victoria Dennis, and hey, we have seen this over and over again with both of these teams, and in particular when they play each other. Grand Rapids tends to win the first two sets. They have a positive winning percentage this season in the first two sets. It goes downhill very sharply after that. Fran Flory has told us in the past that Vegas tends to react to what the other team does. She would like to see her team strike first more often, but we have seen Vegas win sets 3 and 4 two different times, Vic, against Grand Rapids. One of those times they were able to reverse sweep the Rise. Another time they just came up short of that reverse sweep.
And why not for a third time when you're at home with the Vegas Thrill fans in the stands for you, getting loud here, and it looks like Gonzalez will be starting this third set at the service line for the Thrill.
We'll also see a change on the Grand Rapids side. Molly Lohman, 7th year out of Minnesota, who was just signed on Monday, didn't play in their most recent match, played briefly against Atlanta. Lohman, number 34, has come in the middle. Hold on. The music had not quite stopped, so Devaney McClarty, our R1, blew that dead. Wes Radigan is the R2 as Gabby Gonzalez now starts us off. Serves Pritchard. Pritchard defense to offense through the block and down.
Pritchard fast arm swing on that go ball to the left side. An alumna to Minnesota.
Down the line, Oblad for the kill. Now Oblad serves it, handled by Chassé. This is Lohman, the former Golden Gopher, connecting on one of her first points in the match. Pritchard, nice low serve just over the tape. Gomez had to back up there at that one, and she'll send the free ball over. Libero to Libero. Slide timing was just off, and now here's Chassé out of system. Gonzalez digs. She can be a defensive stabilizer when she comes in, and Maddox gets the point for Vegas.
A touch off of that block for Maddox. She's able to earn in transition.
Evans with some tempo to Chassé.
Chassé is just so consistent on the left side. Every time she step closes to that ball, it's the same feet, same big double arm lift as she draws into her swing.
It's a big get for the PVF to land Chassé, who was on the preseason all PVF team and was 10th in Athletes Unlimited last year in points. Played 1 year in Italy as well. Now it's Lohman with the serve. Back set here for Maddox. Makes some contact again, and Hannah Maddox collects a kill.
Good pass there from Kylie Murr, getting her feet to that ball. Early platform out in front, and she held that platform right to Glass Childress.
Grote on the gap set.
Gap set going thumbs down there in the middle, being able to curve that left side of the ball.
Evans to Grote once again. Bell and Glass Childress both dive at it. Here's Grote. Misses strong there on that slide attack.
Grote going hard cross as that set was wide. The wider the set on the pin, the sharper the angle most likely is going to be.
Dimitrova peppers the back line.
A high percentage attacker and athlete. She's able to find great success within the back foot of the court.
Well, we're seeing some of the Vegas passing issues now come into play a little bit. Their numbers have been great compared to the usual this match. Pritchard kills though. That's been the one constant theme this year as far as the Thrill. What are they looking to improve and work on? It's just so tough to execute if you're not a consistent passing team. Better pass by Maddox, back set, Bell hammers it.
No delay in that arm swing, and as you mentioned, AJ, passing does have a direct correlation in your offensive percentage. Being able to run an offense at a higher percentage, well, you do it more likely when you're in system with that pass.
Other thing has been for this younger team has been self-inflicted wounds. If you actually look, Vegas ranks second to last in the league in hitting percentage, but actually third in percentage of balls killed, which means they commit a lot of errors. If you're able to kind of work with me and think about those two numbers, they kill a lot of balls, but their overall percentage and efficiency is very low.
Right, with those unforced errors, maybe missing out or getting blocked. What an ace serve from Kat Bell.
That was big time Bell, the best efficiency server on the team with her 6th ace of the year, and serves right at the libero Gomez with success.
Ball drops quickly off her hand.
Overpass and Pritchard. Good night there.
Big swing from Pritchard out of Penn State. Has some great volleyball under her wings there as she took the bronze medal in the Swiss Cup in 2023.
We had a shoe tying situation, brief delay. All tied up, third set. Effective serve by Grote. Gonzalez goes off hands. Pritchard on another go set.
Showing us exactly how she was able to have the second most kills while she played at Maryland in the history of the program, with just over 1,500 to her name.
Feels like we're seeing Evans really increase tempo here as they send Chassé in from behind. That offense is diversifying, and Grand Rapids showing out.
That's a great point, AJ. Evans is really locking in on her offense by speeding up the tempo of the set just a little bit, not just with the middles, but also with the pins.
29 assists, 7 digs for Evans. She'll put the free ball over to Bell. Good touch by Bell. That had some tempo on it. Good connection from Glass Childress to Gonzalez.
Gonzalez high down the line, was able to thread that needle there. Glass Childress chucking it out to the pin there, being able to shoot it through the pin, giving Gonzalez the opportunity to hit high down the line.
Oh, they had to wait for that call, waiting for bolt 6 to load there, and it turns out the serve was in.
The suspense inside of the arena, the fans really wanted that one.
Glass Childress couldn't put it away on the overpass. Gonzalez there, who had the ace. A group of players, Vic, Kylie Murr, Gabby Gonzalez, and Mac Podraza on the Grand Rapids side, who all played together at Ohio State. Little Buckeye reunion here tonight. Bell, back row attack for the kill.
Bell consistent again for the Thrill. The Thrill here now going point-for-point action early on in the third set. Being able to find an answer there.
And Bell digs. Chassé. That is down on Vegas's side, according to Devaney McClarty. That all happened so quickly. Had to do a double take there, but a kill for Chassé.
Maddox diving into that seam. She even thought it was on their side.
She wasn't so sure. It bounced, I think, directly under the net at a weird angle. Lifted up by Murr for a joust. Evans. She was looking at her options, chose Chassé. Childress was ready.
Glass Childress just taking away her space, and what I mean by that is that she's not blocking like a 6'6" athlete. She's just getting her hands across the net. A high percentage of athletes, even at this level, hit low at times. So if you're able just to get your hands across the tape, you'll find blocks.
Good middle connection there for Lohman. When you mean at this level, a lot of them hit low. What do you, so take me further inside that comment.
So I'm not saying a lot of them at this level hit low. I mean, we see a lot of attacks, high hands, high hand-to-ball contact. But what I'm saying is that there is a certain percentage that it is a quick and fast swing, meaning that it really just clears maybe the top 6 inches of the tape. So if you're able just to get your hands fast and low across the tape, you'll be able to touch and block volleys.
I understand. Well said, as Maddox here will lean into a jump serve. And the block was ready for Dimitrova. Lane Van Buskirk celebrates with her teammates.
Van Buskirk closing that block. Gonzalez identifying where they want to go. It's Dimitrova.
Maddox into the net. And that'll even this thing up at 13 on a 2-0 lead for Grand Rapids.
With those top spin serves, it's the high risk, high reward.
Combination, Gonzalez covered by the setter, so Murr to Bell. Murr covers again. We had Glass Childress and Murr covering blocks, but a hitting error gives the Rise a 1-point lead.
Evans knowing exactly what Gonzalez wanted to do there. Evans pulling her hands last second.
Yeah, how difficult is it for these young hitters to work on being less predictable against these high-level blockers?
Yeah, well, you know, I think it comes with in-live real reps, getting those reps under your belt and being able to maybe disguise it when you're going up with the same double arm lift as Gonzalez does there, going high over that block.
Which will take us to a timeout. 15-14, as close as it gets here at the 15-point timeout with Vegas in front in the third.
What an absolutely beautiful spring evening in the Midwest as we welcome you live to Grand Rapids. This is Pro Volleyball Federation. And on the left side, Chassé with a set point swing.
Tom to Temi, and she wins it for San Diego.
Pass by Sponsel. And Kaz Brown, absolutely spectacular.
Pro Volleyball Federation, where every action carries the weight of passion and pride. There's a select group that rises above the rest. 23 athletes of the Pro Volleyball Federation are past or current members of the USA Women's National Volleyball Team, each a testament to dedication, skill, and relentless pursuit of excellence. Pro Volleyball Federation, building champions and making dreams a reality.
Okay, back here in Vegas, time for our interactive question of the day, which is going to be a trivia question for those of you that are watching on the YouTube chat. Who invented the volleyball net antenna, which is, they need to work on their spelling there. Who invented the volleyball net antenna? That is our trivia question today. And the reason why we asked, to give you a little bit of a hint, is it is related to the coaching staffs, or one of the coaching staffs that is in the building tonight. So there is a tie-in to this match, but who invented the antenna? If anyone knows, you can punch in your answer to the chat, and we'll see who was right when we reveal the answer as Kat Bell kills for Vegas.
And extending that 1-point lead here for the Thrill, bringing her to the service line, which means that I expect to see that yo-yo effect from Kat Bell, going deep and then short with her serve.
Shot is out, and Vegas will take the lead here into a Kat Bell serve. Let's see on the Bolt 6 replay, Bolt 6 technology, just perfect accuracy on those line calls and speeding everyone's night up. No challenges ever necessary on in-out calls. As Pritchard is able to tool that one for the kill.
I expect a point-for-point ball game here, as both teams' side-out percentage continues to increase. First ball side-out percentage.
Joust for Glass Childress.
Bringing Gonzalez to the service line. Glass Childress winning that last joust. And now the Thrill with a 2-point lead.
Here's Pritchard hitting line.
High-level swing from a high-level athlete. You got to give credit to where credit's due, and that was just a great swing from her on the left side. She went up and over that block.
We understand the chat is maybe having difficulty finding this answer. It's not an easy Google. That's why I'm throwing the question out there. We'll get you the answer at the next stoppage, as Pritchard pulls Grand Rapids into a tie.
The Rise now back in rotation 1.
Good pass down the line. Oblad for Vegas, big kill.
Oblad threading that needle, keeping the ball out in front of her as she chases that ball on the slide in just the last second, painting the sideline.
Chassé, perfect pass, and Dimitrova with a line answer.
Answering right back as we expect her to, firing down that sideline of her own.
These teams have been neck and neck here in the third. Who breaks first? It is Chassé, and the Rise are in front.
A quick arm swing again from Chassé, earning that point.
Timeout, Fran Flory. Vegas trying to stay alive in this match. We will get you our trivia answer after the break.
Omaha, Nebraska. Get ready for an electrifying weekend of pro volleyball action. The inaugural Pro Volleyball Federation Championship takes over CHI Health Center. The match for $1 million, May 15th and May 18th. Secure your ticket today.
NCAA women's volleyball will never be the same. Students of the game will study this era for generations. But we're only getting started. Sign up for pre-sale, news, and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
Gear up with the official Pro Collection apparel today. Available exclusively at realprovb.com and provolleyballshop.com.
Cash Brown just too good.
Boston Edmond. And there. Out on Lasariva.
For a nine, he's just an assassin.
The answer to our question, who invented the antenna? Someone just got it, I think, in the chat. Dr. James Coleman, who had 3 separate stints as Team USA men's head coach. He was also the former head coach at Washington State women's volleyball and George Williams men's volleyball. Dr. Coleman, one of the pioneers of modern volleyball and modern volleyball coaching. One of his players was Bill Walton, who is the associate head coach for the Rise, former national champion and All-American under Dr. James Coleman at that great institution, George Williams, who not many people have heard of, but was a volleyball pipeline back in the day. Terry Leskevich was an assistant coach on that team as well, leading the way for Bill Walton, as now we have a concerning situation with Dimitrova down. Oh no. Amelia Dimitrova, one of the best players in the league. #1 in the league in kills per set. And man, you don't want to see anybody go down. But Dimitrova on a teammate. It looked like that was her leg on top of Molly Lohman's foot on the landing there. My goodness.
Something that you never want to see at any level, no matter whose side you may be cheering for.
Concern right now for Amelia Dimitrova, the 18-year pro out of Bulgaria. Last Childress pulls Vegas back within a point.
A slam dunk from Childress, bringing us to rotation 1 if you're here with the thrill.
Shannon Scully has entered the match once again. Push to Maddox. Chassé, Van Buskirk blocks it down. It's a tie match, or a tie game.
Big momentum play for the thrill, being able to lock in on that left side attacker. Chassé Cat grabbing that ball across the tape, earning a big momentum point.
In the match, Grand Rapids up 2-0, but Vegas hoping to extend this to a 4th.
Omaha, Nebraska, where champions rise and dreams come alive. Get ready for an electrifying weekend of pro volleyball action. The inaugural Pro Volleyball Federation Championship takes over CHI Health Center. Witness the top 4 teams of Pro Volleyball Federation battle it out for eternal glory and $1 million bonus. The match for $1 million, May 15th and May 18th. Secure your ticket today.
Cash Brown just too good.
Boston Edmond. And there. Out on Lasariva.
For a nine, he's just an assassin.
Baby, I'm a big deal, I got it like that. I did it again, who told you that I was finished? Fresh off the plane with a new mani-pedi. My hair stay laid and you know I get paid. $100 bills, I got racks on the way. I'm making them big moves, I won't stay quiet. 5'6", but I feel like a giant. I got the source, I am the supply.
21 apiece here in the third set. Alicia Glass-Childress, former Olympic bronze medalist, is the server. This is Morgan Fingal, who got inserted for Dimitrova. She thought contact, and Kathy George makes the quick decision to challenge. We'll have a block touch challenge at 21-21 in the third. I gave you some of those numbers or hinted at them earlier. Through the first 2 sets of matches, Grand Rapids is 23-13 in a set record basis. 23-13 in sets 1 and 2. Third through 5th sets, they're 16-23 this season. So we'll see if that comes into play here.
Not surprised on this challenge call, as high stakes here within the home stretch of the third set.
Morgan Fingal, who got inserted there for Dimitrova, she was the 4th overall pick in the PBF draft out of Tennessee. So a rookie this year. They have not gotten much mileage, Grand Rapids has, out of their draft. They've relied more on veteran players. Their first-round pick, Fingal, has barely played this year. Now she's forced into action. Sydney Bolding, their second-round pick, was released a week ago. Kenna Sauer is on Vegas, their third-round pick, and their 4th and 5th-round picks didn't stick either. So they've relied more on veterans, whereas the Thrill have their own rookies, other people's rookies, a lot of rookies on the Thrill's roster.
And it's interesting leaning into that and leaning into your bench and seeing what tools you have in your toolbox, especially when Grand Rapids, they're on their 5th match in the span of 10 days. So they've traveled roughly over 6,500 miles in 10 days, which is insane. So you really have to be able to lean in to your bench there and try and find, you know, people that can really step up to the occasion.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, if you're a little bit flat, then your bench can bring that energy into the lineup. 21 apiece here. This is a long wait right now for this block touch review. Was there contact? Yes, there was. Block touch on the 4th overall pick, Morgan Fingal's swing, which means it's a Grand Rapids 1-point lead. It'll be Lohman serving. Good pass by Maddox. Bell hitting left side here, tips it down.
That ball falling heavy off of the finesse of that tip from Kat Bell, being able to earn there for a first ball side out.
This will be the Vegas Thrill debut for a player they have high hopes for. Peyton Caffrey, the West Virginia and Florida State former player, former ACC Player of the Year at FSU, who signed to the active roster on just Tuesday. Most recently was in Puerto Rico, season just wrapping up. She comes in for Gonzalez. Fingal hits off the block, Murr dives. Caffrey gets it over. Free ball here for the Rise. Evans, Chassé, one-arm dig Murr. Caffrey's just got to push this over. Another Rise chance. Again, Chassé. Glass-Childress to Murr. First swing for Caffrey. Clips the tape. Easy touch for Murr. Here is Bell with room. A facial, but it's kept in play by Gomez. That caught her up high, but a dig nonetheless. Caffrey with a huge kill. Her first kill in the PBF.
What a debut to come in off the bench in a clutch moment in time and being able to do it with an out-of-system swing. Welcome to Vegas! The fans saying, welcome to Vegas.
It's a smart fan right there. Clearly been following the action closely. Good serve by Hannah Maddox. Chassé, pull the arms back, it's out, no touch. And the Thrill can send this to a 4th. They're 1 point away.
Great locked-in defense there from the Thrill, being able to just keep that block low over the net.
The Rise had a timeout left. Elect not to call it here. Maddox gets the serve in. The pass by Gomez. Oh, Fingal. That's why she was the 4th overall pick.
I would say so. What a fast arm swing from her there on the right-hand side. Look at no delay there, taking advantage of the seam.
Second set point and one here on serve receive. Fingal misses. And that will send this match to a fourth. We continue here in Henderson, Nevada. We have seen this play before here on this Saturday night in Vegas. This show that these teams are putting on. Vegas has come back against Grand Rapids before. They're doing it again.
Let's go celebrate now. Let's go.
Well, we expected something close and something at least 4 sets, and we are going to get that here tonight in Henderson in Lee's Family Forum. AJ Cannell, Victoria Dennis, the numbers through the first couple of sets. I still marvel at the passing, how good it's been, positive passing rate between both of these teams. As you see, the hitting percentage is inched up for Grand Rapids up to 246, but with Dimitrova's absence there at the end of the third, that might have made the difference for Vegas.
It really did, and they had a couple crucial points there with momentum plays, but again, a testament to that passing statistic right now. They were working on it in the gym, and they're applying it right now, and they're seeing use out of it.
This would probably be their best passing day of the year. First swing goes to Oblad of this fourth set. Second one to Maddox, and the Vegas Thrill are in front.
Carving it up down the line, an off-shot swing there, using one of those tools in her toolbox.
When Oblad gets that serve in, it can be tough to pass, as Fingal rattles it around and down.
What makes it so tough to pass is when Oblad is serving, she tosses the ball to her right-hand shoulder, and it's the hand-to-ball contact is so crisp. There's no spin on the ball, so it just drops.
Float serve there from Pritchard. Timing was off on that back set for Van Buskirk. What did we see right there? A misconnection between Van Buskirk and Glass Childress.
Yeah, well, first off, great pass from Maddox there. A 3-option pass, meaning 3 people were able to be up on that ball, but it might have just been timing from either Van Buskirk or the setter there.
Well, they quickly make up for it. And it'll be a rotation one here for Glass Childress to go back and serve. Maddox and Kat Bell sharing a moment. Little side spin serve from Glass Childress. Van Buskirk blocks, but Gomez makes the cover. Again, she's replaced Sponsel at libero the last several matches. Glass Childress has a scoop. Back set Fingal, there it is again. That laser beam back out from Fingal.
Fingal stepping into that right side attacker role and doing it with ease. She comes in and has such a fast arm swing on that ball, beating the block inside.
Yeah, maybe she'd have a chance to play if it weren't for Dimitrova. It's a tough position to be in when you have a player as good as Dimitrova in front of you, but it sure looks like if Fingal got more chances, she could take advantage, only playing in her 8th set and now 9th set of the year after coming in late for the injured Dimitrova in the 3rd set.
Well, I think it's a testament to the athletes competing in this league, AJ, right? We're seeing a lot of, I mean, across the board, these high-level athletes and being able to have depth on the bench. Unfortunately, we see ice there on the ankle of Dimitrova, sending her all our best wishes and a fast recovery. But it's important to be able to have that depth on the bench, and in this league, you do.
She came up to us, Dimitrova did, before the match and said hello again. We spoke to her post-game last match, talking about how it was her final campaign, really wanted to experience something different, go to the States, and talking about that mama strength as well, how much it's meant to her to continue competing after being a mother.
Van Buskirk getting that ace for the thrill.
Well, the passing numbers for Grand Rapids show you really want to try and target that second outside hitter. Their passing numbers on the season, they've also kind of struggled a little bit at times, at least with that OH2 position, although Chausset's been a good passer, and typically their libero is going to be as well. Her second ball here is Bell, roofed.
2 up on Bell. They read her number there, that's for sure. Had almost nowhere to go there. What a block from the rise.
Pritchard got her right hand on that one. Tight pass, one-handed set. Here's Gonzalez back into the rotation. He was pulled late for Caffrey in the last set. Evans takes a peek at the defense. Sets Pritchard, who's blocked.
Kat answering back with a block of her own versus Pritchard. Getting in front of her, pressing low over that net. Said 1 for you and 1 for me.
Kat Bell, the best pin blocker in the PVF in blocks per set. Chausset off the top of the tape, diving play. Bell, Gonzalez rolls it down toward the campfire.
Bell saying thank you very much to Gonzalez and taking a bow, Bell did, after getting that dig up.
D-ball for Fingal. Maddox can't make a clean contact there on the dig attempt.
Point-for-point action here. High-level volleyball being played on both sides of the net. Both teams passing fairly well. Both earning those first ball side outs.
If Vegas can get it to a 5th set, they're 3-1 in 5 setters this year as Gonzalez smokes one down for a kill.
Talk about a first ball side out. Gonzalez getting on top of that and ripping it down the line. One of my favorite swings especially in a high out of system. Talk about that bump set from Glass Childress. She's running and being able to put that perfectly on the pin.
She's got the whole package. Bell digs, free ball. Lohman making the first contact as Oblad blocks, covered by Chassé in the back row. Oblad says, give it right back to me, I don't care.
Back-to-back blocks in one rally for Oblad, getting her hands across the net, taking away that space.
No chance against Berkeley Oblad, the Henderson native. Kat Bell continues to dig volleyballs. Maddox with the left hand, Murr covers. Vegas scrapping here. Bell dug by Fingal. The action is picking up in the fourth set. In transition, Maddox misses. She thinks contact. Is Fran gonna trust her? You get 2 challenges per set. Fran Flory will use one.
Maddox is very sure that there was a touch on that ball. Going with confidence. Great extended rally there from both teams.
And Hannah Maddox, the South Alabama grad, the rookie, was correct.
Going with confidence on that swing was Maddox and being able to earn that point. The thrill here with a 3-point lead.
Maddox is up to 8 kills, but a service error here.
Which you hate to see in those suspenseful moments, right? Sometimes it's just better to maybe just pop the ball in.
It's kind of like the same thing coming off a timeout there. If you're coming off a long challenge delay, got to get that serve in. Gomez absorbs it from Oblad. Transition for Fingal, played off the net, and this point is still going. Murr digs off the block touch and the swing by Lohman. Evans back sets. Morgan Fingal sends it down with authority.
What a dig down the line from Gomez, just absolutely wearing her helmet there, playing libero and keeping the rise alive.
Fingal clearly loves to hit cross court. She's had some absolute crushed volleyballs going that way. Here's Maddox off of fingers. Chassé just throws this at Bell. Give her team a good chance. Lohman in the middle. Up top, Maddox directs it. And a piece of the net on the Grand Rapids side.
An unforced error will continue to let the Thrill have this 2-point lead in the fourth set.
Good set, Glass Childress to Van Buskirk.
And just a little flick of the wrist will make Van Buskirk help Kat Bell there, with Kat Bell dancing after that.
That was definitely just a flick of the wrist there. Oh man, again, through the crease, Fingal. She came in the absence of Dimitrova, and certainly, again, everyone's hoping Dimitrova is okay, but Fingal she's filling in more than admirably, 6 for 8 with no errors. Here she is again. Dug this time by Gonzalez. Out of system, Maddox, great swing there.
Now that's something that the Thrill needed to see from Maddox at this point in the season. Are you able to score in high out of system opportunities when you need to find a solution play, keep the ball in play? If it's not in your wheel, well, a tempo set. Are you able to score in those opportunities? And right now, Maddox is.
You're seeing a couple positions get the yo-yo from Kathy George, with Kathy coming back in for Lohman now after Kathy got the start. Same thing happened with Pritchard on the outside, getting taken out, put back in. And that's what Kathy George told us before the game. It's kind of happening across the league. A lot of new faces coming in at this stage of the season, perhaps from other teams. You know, for instance, like an overseas edition like Caffrey for Vegas, and you have to just be able to adjust and adapt as a team to the opposing team's personnel changes. As Grote bashes that one.
When Grote is in the front row, I mean, expect greatness. She is just electric. Well over 100 kills now on the season.
She's been really good against Vegas as Bell has it sent back at her.
Grote taking that block to her name. A big crossover, making sure there's no seam in the block with that right hand.
Bell 14 kills, 14 digs, hitting 300, but not there. Oh, Maddox is heating up. Got off to a little bit of a slower start from an efficiency standpoint, but now Maddox in double figures in kills.
Maddox finding her rhythm here, and she looks confident out on the court, confident playing at this level right now.
We saw the defenses stand out through the first couple of sets, but as the legs get more tired, seen some better attacks. Oh man, Murr just wants it, even though she doesn't get there.
Great hustle from Murr. She almost had it.
You know, she actually knocked down a Bolt 6 camera there in the corner.
Laying out for the team.
That's an issue right there, because that's one of the line cameras, and that's going to take a second to have to make sure that's still placed accurately as they restart the match here. Have to watch that line closely as they readjust the camera. As Gonzalez, they're going to have some time here during the timeout. Auto timeout. Gonzalez gets it to 15 for Vegas. And we'll take a look at this all-out hustle. A kill from Gonzalez there going into the break.
Sara Tomcom out of Thailand, a very, very gifted and experienced international setter. Tomcom is so good in defense and also in transition. Beautiful play to the outside. 5'5" out of Thailand, her 16th year as a professional.
Always pushes the pace. I love her choices too, offensively.
The wait is finally over. A concept years in the making becomes a reality tonight.
We have stars that are sure to make a splash in terms of heads.
There are stars everywhere you look.
No secret that tonight is going to be epic.
Prepare to make history. And we are underway. And what a start. And a serve for Wiley. Picks out Nunaviller.
Just so
From club or high school courts to championship arenas, Spalding has been the trusted partner of volleyball players for generations. Our team of dedicated professionals isn't just about selling equipment, we're about supporting your journey. Spalding offers a comprehensive range of high-performance systems, nets, and accessories meticulously crafted for every skill level, budget, and playing style. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, Spalding's knowledgeable staff will guide you, equip you, and cheer you on every step of the way.
On Thursday, Thrill head coach Fran Flory threw out the first pitch at the AAA Las Vegas Aviators game with the whole team behind her. She showed off that arm, zipped one in there, and the team threw out mini volleyballs throughout the game as well and enjoyed a fun night at the ballpark. She told our producer Joe Kruger off air, Fran did, that she could have thrown it even harder that first pitch, just didn't want to make anybody feel bad. According to Coach Flory, who's a great player back in the day at Texas. You see the team there enjoying the game. Couple of home matches, one on Wednesday, now this one on a Saturday against Grand Rapids. Is the schedule for the Rise as well. Of course, we've talked about it. It's been challenging. The final match in a stretch of 3 in 5 days and 5 in 10 days for Kathy George and Grand Rapids. The Van Buskirk serve is long, and it's 16-15 with the Rise up 2-1 in the fourth set.
AJ, I do believe that Coach Fran would have thrown an absolute heater there. She's got an arm on her.
there's got to be some translatability between volleyball and a good either baseball or softball throw. Off the free ball, Oblad answered by Grote. Here's Gonzalez, swats it down. Another free ball coming. Got to take advantage of this here. Need a good first touch. Get it from Maddox. Oblad, Grote blocks it. Shouldered back up. Glass Childress rolls it middle. Smart shot. Evans, Pritchard is roofed. Huge step up block there by Oblad.
An extended rally with a point on the Thrill side. Oblad earning that yet again for the Thrill. That disciplined block, just being able to be so consistent. Oblad has some coaching under her belt as well. Coached at Southern Utah.
Aaron Grote answers. 17-16 Vegas. Latter stages now of the fourth. Going to be interesting to see who's able to avoid with some different players in there, Vic. Who can avoid making unforced errors? Combo, Gonzalez.
Right, at a high level, it's who can make the least amount of unforced errors and earn in transition. And you know what? I'll say that at any level. Shout out to my SCVC Boys 14s team. They've heard me say this before. They'll hear it again. Minimize your unforced errors and earn in transition.
I heard they're watching this.
Through the grapevine.
They get some more coaching. They can't escape your,
They can't.
your coaching instructions. The setter, Evans, serves it. Good pass by Murr. Oblad dug by the setter. Here's Oblad with the set for Maddox. It is down and in.
What a block there on the side of the rise. Just getting inside the court.
Oblad goes line on the slide. Full contact wasn't quite there from Maddox. Through the crease, Pritchard, but she missed it.
What another dig by Gomez, the libero for the Rise. She started the last 4 matches for the Rise at libero. Of those matches, 3-1. With her in there, averaging 16.25 digs per set.
Oh, per match, I think.
Per match, thank you.
Kill there for Fingal. Yeah, she's been good, Kathy George said, just wanting to mix things up a little bit. She feels like they have a lot of faith in the pedigree of Gomez. Won some JUCO national titles at Miami-Dade, also played at Texas A&M, putting her in the lineup for Sponsel. As Chassé misses, a couple of those errors coming from the Grand Rapids side. One from Pritchard, one from Chassé on the outside. Now Scully will enter for Pritchard. Those two have just been back and forth in and out of the lineup here tonight.
A rare unforced error from Chassé, but nonetheless bringing the Thrill here to rotation 1.
Evans to Morgan Fingal again. She is in there if you missed it because Dimitrova landed on an ankle and hurt her own late in the 3rd set. Vegas took the 3rd set to keep their hopes alive in this match. And it's now even in the 4th. Maddox hitting right side in this rotation. Fingal. She has been the go-to since she came in.
A high-level athlete taking high-level swings. That's a high out-of-system swing. She's able to have good hand-to-ball contact and go to that coffin corner there.
Here's Bell looking for the answer, finds it.
Bell answering back for a first ball side out of her own. Glass Childress finding her there on the left side of the court.
For more on Fingal, she was a first-team All-American this past season at Tennessee. And again, was the 4th overall pick has sat behind Dimitrova. Perhaps, though, even though she hasn't gotten as many reps as she's wanted in the matches, great player to learn behind. And Dimitrova kind of take a little bit of a redshirt year, first year here in the PVF, clearly has a promising future. Here she is behind the service line. Combination for Gonzalez.
I love that double load on the left side of the court for the Thrill. Double load, meaning that Glass Childress had a gap set for her middle and then found her left side attacker. Both sets set at a fast pace.
Evans pushes Chassé with the answer.
Chassé answering back with a rapid swing of her own.
Pritchard comes back in for Scully to play front row. And this is a crucial point. Chassé, a team high 13 aces coming in. She targets Maddox. Average pass, back set for Bell. Off speed handled by Gomez. Back row Chassé. And that is the difference right there. The pass wasn't quite good enough. Chassé was good enough.
Chassé firing away, and she does it there in the back row. It was a good block from the Thrill. She just earned that point.
Timeout. Vegas backs against the wall in the fourth.
What an absolutely beautiful spring evening in the Midwest as we welcome you live to Grand Rapids. This is Pro Volleyball Federation. And on the left side, Chassé with a set point swing.
Tom to Temi, and she wins it for San Diego.
Reed. Pass by Sponsel. And Cash Brown. Absolutely spectacular.
Pro Volleyball Federation, where every action carries the weight of passion and pride. There's a select group that rises above the rest. 23 athletes of the Pro Volleyball Federation are past or current members of the USA Women's National Volleyball Team, each a testament to dedication, skill, and relentless pursuit of excellence. Pro Volleyball Federation, building champions and making dreams a reality.
It is match point. It's Chassé behind the line for Grand Rapids, looking to clinch the season series against the Thrill. Gonzalez rejected by the setter, Evans.
What a block move from Evans, a disciplined athlete as we've known her to be. The Rise really leaning in on that defense and earning this ball game.
The Rise coaching staff, credit them with the scouting report here as well, though that was in a lot of ways just Evans staying home because Grote didn't get there. She bought on Oblad. Well, maybe that was the plan too. Whatever it was, it worked for Grand Rapids. Grote accounting for the potential middle attack. Evans with her size and physicality at the setting position, staying home on Gonzalez and solo blocking the Vegas Thrill to death here tonight. As the defense, that was key early on. It stepped up at the very end, and the game-winning block for the setter, Ashley Evans. Grand Rapids defeats Vegas 3-1 here tonight.
So proud of you boys. Let's go celebrate now. Let's go.
Welcome back here in Vegas. The Thrillville experience has been brought to you by Limitless Sports Medicine, National Youth Sports Nevada, the Skinco Lab, Nevada Army National Guard, Thomas Pennington Lim Tong Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Finley Toyota, and by Clark County Credit Union. And our player of the match tonight is Morgan Fingal. She is joined right now. She's going to join us in a moment. You can see her numbers. Only 2 sets. It's really only like 1 set and change played here tonight. Coming in for Dimitrova, 11 kills in 15 attempts, no errors, and Morgan is
Omaha, Nebraska, where champions rise and dreams come alive. Get ready for an electrifying weekend of pro volleyball action. The inaugural Pro Volleyball Federation Championship takes over CHI Health Center. Witness the top 4 teams of Pro Volleyball Federation battle it out for eternal glory and $1 million bonus. The match for $1 million, May 15th and May 18th. Secure your ticket today.